When we were young, we worried about the sting of a bee, but it rarely happened. More often than not, the honeybee goes about her business, and a fascinating business it is. And when I say she, well, the girls are the only ones putting in the work. And what wonderful work it is. Let's begin our sweet honeybee journey way down south in Homerville, Georgia, home to Ben Bruce and his wide variety of flavors at the Honey Shack. Ben Bruce knows his bees well. He knows where they've been and what they're up to, for the most part. He knows what they're eating, and more importantly, what they like and when. And for the bees down here, the blooms are plentiful. And from that sweet nectar, these bees kindly create their magic elixir.
What they're making now is gallberry, but I mean, there's probably going to be some tupelo mixed in with it. There'll be some palmetto before it's over with, and then another bush called cinnabush. My dad started with one hive back in the 80s, come along and gradually started getting more and more hives, and then we took and expanded and started actually packing up honey. And then from there, we opened up this retail shop in 2014.
How many bees do you have?
I don't have a clue, a bunch. Probably 30 or 40,000 to each colony. So, you know, you take that into consideration with 2,000 or 3,000 hives, so that's a lot of bees.
That is a lot of bees. Homerville is home to Bruce's Nut and Honey Farm and the Honey Shack, a destination that's just a short drive from downtown and full of local Georgia-grown goodies. Here, they still believe in the honor system. Take your honey and leave your money. With over 2,000 hives to tend, Ben may not be around to greet you all the time, but his family often is, and the honey will be here, including their raw, unfiltered private selection, which was a flavor of Georgia winter.
The Georgia honey is real slow on granulation. It's really sought after all over the United States and all over the world.
Every flavor is fantastic and also quite nutritious. Most honey contains vitamins A, E, K, B1, B2, B6, and vitamin C, among several other healthy proteins and amino acids. And it's truly fascinating how different each variety can taste.
This is something else we make some honey off of, and it's a real dark honey. It's a bay honey. It's a bay tree.
Tell me about the different flavors that come from all these.
Bays, it's real strong. It's kind of a real bold taste to it, kind of almost like cane syrup tasting. Gallberries, it's real sweet, real mild honey. And then the palmetto, it's a darker honey, but it's kind of mild too. It's a little more bold than the gallberry, but gallberry's real mild though.
So you kind of never know exactly what it's going to be like?
No, like each frame could be like when we're pulling out the frames that you can see the honey, you can actually see the different, like where they start and stop, the different honey flows in there. You can see the different colors of the honey and kind of tell what it's going to be.
Tell me what we're looking for here.
I'm just looking just to see how much they've done since we was in here last. That's like eggs. And then you got the honey that's around it.
So the dark is the eggs, the white is the honey, and then they cap it?
That's right, then they capped over it. That's like the comb like we cut to put in the jars. Our cut comb, it's like world famous. It goes all over the United States because of its slow granulation period. I mean, most places make comb honey, but it granulates really fast.
Now is that a queen on top or is that a drone?
That's a drone. The queen should be down, further down.
And each stack has a queen, right?
Oh yeah, each hive will have a queen in it. See where they're starting to draw this to make this look like that. And they can actually draw like one of these whole boxes out in just a day or two. The bigger brood right there is drone brood. That's like the male bees. And then this is all like just regular bees, like the female bees, which are all female except for the drone.
So you're going into their hive. Why are they not feeling threatened right now?
I reckon they know me. No, we smoked them. I mean, we done what we were supposed to. We'll let them know we're here though for sure. So this is like where they stay at all year. We put these boxes on as they're making honey. This is all like baby bees, and this is what you want to see now because they're getting ready to make honey because all this stuff's fixing to hatch out.
And how long after the bees hatch until they start making honey too?
Well, they live a 21-day cycle. During this time of the year, their wings will just fall off of them whenever they're out making honey.
So while Ben tends to the 2,000 hives, the female worker bees continue to do what they do best, a fascinating creature that keeps our earth blooming and our palates content.